Well, now to a developing story on a string of stabbings in Spokane. The first took place yesterday afternoon around 3:30 downtown at Spokane Falls Boulevard and Brown Street. A man and a woman were both injured, and then just an hour later on the 1200 block of Trent, another man was stabbed. He was sent to the hospital in critical condition.
That man and the other two victims were able to describe their attacker to police, according to court documents released today. And
police say those descriptions were enough to lead them to the man they believe is responsible for both of those crimes.
That man is behind bars tonight, and KXLY 4's Caroline Rourke was in the courtroom as he faced a judge for the first time.
When we first reported on the second of those two stabbings here near the Union Gospel Mission on Trent in our broadcast last night, we knew at that point that there had been two stabbings in Spokane, and we knew that Spokane police had one person in custody, but they weren't able at that time to connect that man, 35-year-old Joseph Murray, to both incidents, but court documents released today did. 35-year-old Joseph Murray is behind bars in Spokane tonight for allegedly stabbing 3 people and at least one at random. Court documents say the Trent stabbing victim told police he didn't recognize the man who attacked him. The victims of the Spokane Falls Boulevard stabbing didn't explicitly say that, according to court documents, but they weren't able to identify the man by name. Those victims, a man and a woman, only said that an attacker, who police say is Murray, walked up, stabbed the man in the chest, collapsing his lung, and stabbed the woman in her arm. They said they chased after their attacker, running into an on-duty officer along the way. A woman driving by saw them running, and she later told police that she also saw a man slip a knife into a pink backpack. Less than an hour later, and just over a mile away, a man standing outside the Union Gospel Mission on East Trent Avenue was stabbed in the back multiple times. His injuries were life-threatening. Testimony from all the witnesses gave police a good idea of the person or persons that they were looking for. In the first incident, they knew they were looking for a thin white man with a pink backpack. And in the second, they've been told a tall white man drove off in a car with Utah license plates. Documents say UGM staff were able to use their records to identify the owner of that car as Joseph Murray. And when police found him and his vehicle at a gas station last night, they said he had blood on his hands, bloody paper towels in his pockets, and a pink backpack on the front seat of his car. Those documents say Murray denied involvement in either stabbing, though he did tell police that the car is his, that he is from Utah, and that he does own a pink backpack. He was arrested and charged last night with just 1 count of first-degree assault. He will now face 2, one stemming from each incident. He's in jail tonight on a $500,000 bond. In Spokane tonight, I'm Caroline Rourke, KXLY 4 News.